People right now are kind of shying away from doing any kind of financing, if you will, because rates are high. So one real reason to maybe get into the market is you can do a streamline refinance. And people are like, oh, refinances are expensive, but FHA has their streamline, and Mac, take it away on what that looks like.
No, and actually it's a fantastic option because with an FHA Streamline, you never have to requalify. You don't even need to have a job. As long as you just made those payments, we don't even really pull credit. We're just looking at a mortgage rating. So once you've made those payments, you're good to go. And the great thing is a lot of people might not know, you don't need an appraisal. Anybody that maybe bought a home, Brian, from that 2022 era to now, maybe if they have a rate in the 7%, it's probably a good time to do it. Rates are starting to tick down in the lower sixes, getting even into the high fives. So
let's say you got into a little bit of trouble financially. Let's say you've piled up some credit card debt. You have an FHA loan from 2020. Your rate would be the same if you FHA Streamline, but obviously your payment will go down because you're going back on a 30-year term, correct?
Correct.
So would that person qualify to do an FHA Streamline even though their rate isn't getting better, but in the long term their payment is going down?
Yes. They would be at more of a better benefit just because, over the life of that loan, and you could take a look at what they continued, let's say they're 5 years into the existing loan, if they're dropping their rate 1.25, maybe more than that over the life of the loan. Now you take a look at that. Yes, you're restarting the clock at 30 years again, but over the life of it, you're probably going to be paying a heck of a lot less interest than if you kept that existing loan you have 25 years left on.
Cost-wise, if you will, what's it cost to do an FHA Streamline?
Well, and the great thing about doing an FHA Streamline too is any costs that are associated with it. Again, there's no appraisal fees. You're going to have to, put funds back into your escrow account to pay your taxes, insurance. You are going to have some title costs associated with it. But the great thing is all those costs, is that you can roll some of them in to it, but it's pretty much whatever your payment is going to be. The great thing is that when you do a refi, not a lot of people know this, is you actually skip a payment. So yes, even though you might be coming in with roughly a payment, you're going to skip a payment so that you don't have that going forward for the next month.